Because, baby, you don't even know what smoke is, baby. I'm from Flint. I'm from Flint, baby. Quit playing with me. I ran up on that. Quit playing. So, I ran up on her. She want to talk about that shit. Fight me. I wanted to see what it was like with that face-to-face confrontation, because that's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. You wanna do this? You wanna do all that tweeting, baby? I'm about this. You right. We do just need to fight. We do. Yes, we do. Yes. Come to 54 so I can show you what's up. Huh? Quit playing with me. No, because it get like that. I ain't even mean to put my hands on that girl. Lord, I have to catch myself. But she started putting her hand on my face. Girl. Huh. You done met your match. You met your match.
Well, it seems as though the sisterhood has now turned their back on Papoose and Claressa Shields. At first, they was all team Claressa Shields and Papoose. They were saying that Papoose held this black woman down, and Remy Ma at some point turned her back on this black man. He was there for her when she was in prison. He was coming up to the prison every day. He was holding it down. He was the black man that we all want. That's no more. The sisterhood now hates Papoose, and they say that Remy Ma was right, and he's using Claressa Shields. And after Claressa Shields had her fight with that woman Lonnie Daniels, that was a lopsided one-way fight, Papoose put a post up that a lot of black women are angry about. They are very upset. Well, he said, "Big congratulations to my love, Claressa Shields, on another victory. You put on a boxing masterclass. Wow. From the way you interact with your family down to being a perfectionist when it comes to your craft. You are a true queen. You being mentioned with the all-time grace is overdue and well-deserved. You did for women's boxing what many have attempted. Completely sold out arena, and they all come to see the GOAT. Glad I'm able to add value from behind the scenes executive standpoint. Special thanks to my YNN record family. Thanks. So he started naming all these people. And when black women heard that, they was mad. Because there's a black man and a black woman working together in Papoose. He throwing his little thing. And a lot of these black women are very, very angry. They talking like this.
Papoose is using Claressa, and it's really sad. And she ain't got it all. I just went back and watched a few snippets of her interviews, and she was talking about having this baby named Shields. I could be saying it wrong. And she was just talking about how she's so in love with Papoose and all the things in between. Papoose, what the f are you doing? Stand corrected, though. I was right. He is definitely using Claressa as a rebound to get back at Remy Ma. And this is what are celebrating? A man rebounding with a woman who seems to not have it all. It's like her body fully developed, but her mind did not. Her mind seems like it's still 12, 13 years old. What the f are you going to do with a woman like that, Papoose, other than take advantage of her?
So there's a lot of black women that's coming out against Papoose now. Papoose is on the radar of the sisterhood. And when you get on the radar of the sisterhood, man, you in serious trouble, man. They coming for you, right? And you get your breaks on Broadway with them because they not having it. As Tyler and all these other women, all these other people that go against the sisterhood, right? So now, Remy Ma, she was antagonizing Claressa Shields for some time, right? She would come out and say little slick stuff to really get under Claressa Shields' crawl, right? So she would do stuff like this.
You're a piece of poos. You really are. You have turned into a piece. This, the gambling, the failures that you've had in your career or whatever that didn't pan out how you wanted to, has turned you into somebody else. If that was my friend, I would be like, girl, you just turned 30 years old. You are a world champion. You are accomplished. You have made it from out the ghetto, from the slums, from the depths of Flint, Michigan. You don't got no kids. You have your whole life ahead of you. Why are you attaching yourself to this 47-year-old man that doesn't have anything going, has no career, no job, no income, except for the income that he's claiming off of you, your percentage, because he's your manager? Got you out here talking, looking crazy He's the one that don't want to sign, don't want to get his stuff out his ex house. Doesn't be there for his child that he begged for, but telling you he wants another one. Let me guess. He's telling you he want a son, right? He has a son. He has a son. He just doesn't like his son's sexual preference, so he acts like he doesn't have a son. He has a son. We have a son. I would be telling you, girl, get your ass from over there. What are you talking about? That's what I would be doing if that was my friend.
So with this thing heating up, like I said, the sisterhood is really against this, right? And one of the elders even came out and voiced her opinion about Claressa Shields and her displeasure with Claressa Shields, and saying that she knows how this situation is going to end, right? And she basically called Papoose a bum and said that Remy Ma was right about everything, but she was just trying to be a good wife and cover up everything. Well, last time I checked, man, Remy Ma actually shot another black woman and went to jail for 8 years. Let's not forget that. Sisterhood, Remy Ma pow another black woman. Y'all remember that? Oh, y'all overlooked that, right? Yeah, she pow another black woman. But let's listen to what this lady had to say.
See, Claressa Shields is one of them type of females that I do not like. And this is why, as women, we can't root for all women. And, as much as I pray for her, because I know how this is going to end, because I am an older person. No, I'm not single and lonely. No, I'm not bitter. I ain't no bitter. But through experience and through life, you see things. You know that the game hasn't changed, just the players. You see the characteristics and the personalities. If it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's a duck. We see all the foolery, the manipulation. We are starting to see Papoose for the fraud that he is. That doesn't take away from what he did for Remy in the past. I'm talking about present. People, personalities start to get revealed and exploited and exposed after time. And the reason why we bought into this black love idea of Papoose that he really sold, because if you notice, Remy really wasn't selling that. It was really Papoose's thing, and she went with it like a wife would and should do. But it's because she sold it. We believe he held her down or whatever. And she allowed that to be the situation. She never spoke against him, right? I'm pretty sure they had arguments. She never spoke against them. Now it's coming out because it's like, okay, I shielded and protected you for so long in your brand because you my, the father of my child. I was with you for years, for 20 years. We have stepkids together, whatever. But like I said, everybody reaches the boiling point. But
so now with all that said, Claressa Shields, she's very tired of women coming online down in Papoose and saying that Papoose don't have a job because now the sisterhood done went back to Remy Ma's side. Now they rolling with Remy Ma again, right? And they said that Remy Ma was right about everything. Papoose is a bum. He's a typical black man. He has nothing. He has nothing to offer but penis, right? They saying all these different things. That's not all sisters, but I'm talking about the sisterhood. Right? The sisterhood that actually sleep with your man when you turn your back, that most black women don't even trust. I'm talking about that sisterhood. The sisterhood that act like they for sisters, but they ain't. They ain't? Yeah, that sisterhood. I mean, the same way you got real N-words, right, that a lot of black men try to separate themselves from the real N-words, then you got the bad Bs and then black women, right? That sisterhood crap is part of the bad B camp. Every black woman ain't down with that crap, ain't down with that foolishness, right? But the sisterhood, they go online and they dog Papoose every chance they get, right? Right? So now, Claressa Shields is upset about this. And she's coming out and saying, listen, that's my man. That's the guy I'm sleeping with. That's what I'm doing, right? She feels compelled to have to respond. So she comes out and she says this.
Y'all can keep believing a lie that somebody don't got a job, but how is he so relevant in today's time if he don't have a job? Isn't he an artist? Can't you look up his music? Don't you guys follow him on the daily? Hundreds of thousands like whenever he posts something. Why? Because he don't have a job. It's because you know what he do. He like any other artist. He got projects he's working on and he's going to drop them. He has also the radio show he do every week. Sirius XM. Rock the Bells. Streets. Welcome back to another hour at the Drama Hour. So he got a job. What will make you guys think he don't have a job? That annoys me. That annoys me. Out of all the women in the world, y'all think that I want to be a woman to be with a man who don't have a job, who don't have no money. I like niggas with money too. Cash me out. Buy me things. Funny places. Yeah. So where do you get that from? It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. These guys are being, all these paid bots and people who are kind of slow in the head who live in a basement. Stop forgetting that Pap was $1.5 million man. Like, come on now. Let's catch up. Let's get rid of this fake ass narrative that he ain't got no money and that he don't have a job. It don't even exist. You can go on there and look up Papoose January, Papoose February, Papoose March, all the way to a year. 1 year he dropped 12 albums, an album each month. This is stuff you can actually go find. So why don't he have a job? Why do you guys keep saying that? Why do you believe that? Let's just wrap it up.
But with all that being said, there are some sisters that's not part of the sisterhood that's fed up with the sisterhood's foolishness. And she's calling y'all hypocrites. And she's calling you out, and she's exposing your hypocrisy on what you do and how you hold Claressa Shields and other black women to a higher standard than you actually hold yourself, right? She came out, she came out blazing, and she's calling the sisterhood out by doing this.
Y'all not gonna like this. Y'all not gonna like this. Y'all not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this. Claressa Shields, let's talk about it. Y'all be killing me on this app. Y'all swear up and down y'all want people to separate the professional from their outside life. Like, and don't say you don't, because I know you still listen to R. Kelly. I know you still bump Trey songs. And I for sure know you got I'll Be Missing You in a playlist. Because y'all, a lot of y'all are still posting it on y'all TikTok videos, right? Okay. The movies that y'all watch, y'all still got Harvey Weinstein's movies in rotation. Him and his brothers and all the other ones, okay? There's so many of them, we will never know. So, I'm saying that to say, why is it when it comes to Claressa Shields, a brown-skinned black woman, y'all want to sit up here and discredit her career? That girl was established in her career before Papoose. That girl was established. Give her that. She may look like a clown right now for being the new girlfriend going back and forth. She may look crazy. But at the end of the day, don't deny her talents. Don't deny how she got here. Don't deny her experience in life, of her story of how she got here. Give that black woman some credit. Yeah, I'm sick of going through comments and going through videos. And I'm sick of people on here just literally talking like, who is she? I never seen her until she got with Papoose. I didn't know who she was till she got with Papoose. Okay, now that you found out who she was because of Papoose, go Google her.
Let me say this. Relationships is hard. I always tell y'all, and every time I do these videos, relationships is not something that's promised to you like life or death. It's something that you got to fight for. Especially in times where relationships is like few and far between. People are being conditioned to believe that you can co-parent for the most part. We can just be together, have sex, make babies, and don't have to be together, right? It's not that important. Right, but by the time you're done, you got 3 baby fathers by 3 different men, 4, 5 baby fathers. You got 5 and 6 baby moms, because you go along with this thought process and this narrative, thinking that you can just no. You need to be in the house with your children. You need to be together, right? Your son or your daughter need to be able to walk in the room and ask questions, not call you on the phone. We got to get out of that thought process and that mindset. So when you deal with relationships today, like, people don't take things serious. Everything is a joke. And then you got all these people that's not in relationships being relationships gurus and trying to give women and men advice on how to do things when their life is in shambles. Most of these people that come online talking this crap, when you take inventory, look into their life, they're not a representative of nothing that they talk about. But they the ones with the biggest mouths, got something to say that want to tell Claressa how she should live. Well, Claressa, look at the way you came up, and you shouldn't be doing this, and you shouldn't be doing that. How you know what Claressa should be doing? Claressa got to walk her own path. Claressa got to live her own life. She got to make her own decisions. She's not 15. She's not 20. She's a grown woman. A grown woman. And she has to live her life, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And out of the good, the bad, and the ugly comes wisdom and experience. Right? And understanding. So she has to live it. But this is the thing. Y'all come online and make all this kind of content, but we don't know what you do. Your life ain't being played out in front of the cameras. You're hypocrites. A lot of y'all are the biggest hypocrites. It's weird. You got all this smoke for Papoose, but what about the man you sleep with? Can we see your man? What about the man that you giving the cookie to, right? But you got all the smoke for Papoose and Claressa, and that's what the internet has turned into, a bunch of idiots that come online that just want to down and disrespect everybody else, but you never get a chance to see your people. You never get a chance to see what you do. How you know Papoose is a bum? You wasn't in him and Remy Ma's relationship. You don't know. Remy Ma could be lying. Papoose could be lying. We don't know. But because he's a black man and this is sisterhood, he just has to be a bum? No. So that's all I'm saying, man. Listen, if Claressa Shields wants to make that her man and they together and they happy, then I'm all for it. I've been with the same black woman for 25 years. Black woman for 25 years in the black community, where what's promoted in the media every day is anti-relationship, especially anti-black man and black woman. I fought the good fight. I've been here even when I don't want to be here. I've been here even when I want to be here. I'm married all this time because I want to be married. I've been with a woman long enough to watch babies come out this woman and watch her hair turn gray. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I live what I talk about. I show those things, right? So this is what I'm saying, like, leave Papoose and Claressa alone, man. Let them figure out on their own. Either they going to make it or they ain't going to make it. But it's going to be up to them. Because at the end of the day, life is about choices. So I'm going to cut this video short here. If y'all made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.